Hello, welcome back. I'm the Erroneous Kaiser. I just want to talk about some custom work I did on these figures. I got two skeletons from Epic Hacks. One is the pirate, green guy over here. He's the mystical tormentor. And the blue skeleton is the grim specter, earth scorcher. And in the middle, we've got Skeletor, of course. Now, when the Epic H.A.C.K.S skeletons first came out, they were up for pre-order. I saw them and I thought, hey, those guys must glow in the dark. Well, the description was like, oh, they're so luminescent. It's as if they could glow in the dark. And I was like, why would you put that into the description? A waste of words and also a waste of an opportunity to not make them glow in the dark. So I was thinking that the whole time and I was like, well, I'm not going to pick them up if they don't glow in the dark. I do have a large glow-in-the-dark toy collection. I got a thing for them. And then I finally figured out a way that I could just paint the stuff to be glow-in-the-dark. I got some stuff off of Amazon, some powders. I was looking at paints, and it seemed that the paints were too thick to really do anything with. They would hide details. So I figured the best way would just be to make my own. And so I figured out that I needed to find a very fine grit of luminescent powder. So that was a little difficult to get the stuff that was tiny enough that it wouldn't look like my figure was covered in salt or sand afterwards. Here is the head of the green dude. He came with two heads. The Grim Spectre came with a pumpkin head. This is the green as it was. There's not really any, there's a little bit of a dark wash you can see in his teeth. And of course they put black circles in, or black in the eye sockets and the, what's the word? Nose hole. I used this glow powder. So this powder, and I mixed it with this matte medium, so it wouldn't be shiny or anything like that. And the medium is just kind of, it's just a liquid that dries clear if it's thin enough. I mean, if it were super thick, it would look like Elmer's glue or something like that. So it's got to be thin enough that it would dry clear. And I mixed these two. I did it in small batches. Rather than make one big jar, I just put it out on a palette, put like a tiny bit of the powder and then like 2 or 3 times the medium and mix them together with a toothpick. Sometimes I use a little bit of water to wet my brush, and I used this ink here, just a drop of it, to color it, just to give it a tint of green. I did a few coats, and well, the more coats you put on, the more light you lose from the glow powder, right? It has to fight through more layers. So as you can see, I caked it up pretty hard sometimes, but I think for these skeletons, it only adds to it. The griminess, the caked upness adds to the feeling of like rot for me. And then maybe I would go over it again with a very light coat of this green stuff right on top of the maybe really white crusty bits. Take it down. So yeah, you can see the difference in the plastic here. I don't think the white crustiness really takes away anything from this figure itself. Same thing I did with the Grim Spectre. Oops, there goes his. So I also did some coloring on the book here, so his pages will light up when he glows, or when the lights are off. I used a neon blue ink for this to go over the white hot spots. I used, of course, a different color powder. There are 3. There's a green, a blue, and a teal. You can tell which one is green probably already. But these other ones are like white, and you can't really tell until the lights are off. And I used the same blue powder on my Skeletor here. The Skeletor, I did his skin and face. I also, you can tell that I changed up his breastplate a little bit. So this is the Keldor. You can see the breastplate here. There's no color in it. It's just a solid one color plastic, right? I could have done stuff with his staff as well, but I got inspired by, actually this is Keldor, the armor that Keldor comes with. And he comes with this cool different colored sword and staff, right? And the green and the red or purplish right here. I got inspired to do a little bit more on the breastplate as well for this Skeletor. So I did color the bones, a little bit of silver around the thing that holds the gem, and this is also the green bat is also going to be glow in the dark. So here we go. Let's check it out in black light. So yeah, maybe the background is taken a little bit away from what you can see here. I don't know why it's throbbing like that. That's not the beat. That's not the best word to use for that. But you can see, I think you can see already, the skeleton, the green skeletons, the pirate's swords are a different glow color than his body, and the book and the scythe for the Grim Spectre are different colors than his body. You can see the color differentiation in Skeletor. I'm going to turn off the black light. Check them out. Okay, I hope that translates well onto the video. I think it's doing all right. Yeah, in close up, maybe you can see I tried to put also different color in their eyeballs. I mean, that's really all I wanted to show you, that I painted some figures glow in the dark. I mean, are they perfect? No. Am I incredibly happy with them? Yes, I am. This is such an improvement on these figures. I'm definitely going to be doing this a lot more to a bunch of other cool figures. I know I'll get better over time. I'll try maybe making a full paint jar and see if that helps with the coverage, but I'm really happy with these. I hope maybe you can get inspired to try your own glow-in-the-dark figures. It was really fun for me, and I'm really happy with them. These are maybe now some of my favorite pieces of my collection, and it's all because of my hard work, so I'm really pumped about that. Thanks a lot. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't, well, do it anyways, man. Not whatever. I don't make videos that often, so it's not that big a deal. I'm the Erroneous Kaiser. I'll see you next time.